Hey everyone, Chris Shokiki back with yet again another Marvel review, and it's gone the Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man. My surprisingly second Maximum Series figure. My first one was Deadpool, and that figure, Deadpool's actually not bad. Well, aside from some issues with the thighs and biceps, popping off and being a bit gummy, it's still not a terrible figure. But oh, and also the soft plastic guns, but all in all, not terrible. And since I got Deadpool, I figured I'd get a Spider-Man. And honestly, I'm glad I got him. Because I will admit, I was hesitant on getting this figure since I had my Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. And that figure wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. But after looking at this guy multiple times, I just caved in and bought this guy. And yeah, a great Spider-Man figure, but is it worth the $50? Is this figure worth $50? Absolutely not. $50 for this figure is just ridiculous. I mean, $50 for these type of figures is ridiculous. Hulk may be worth it because he's much bigger, but I don't have Hulk and I don't plan on getting him. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad I got this guy. It's surprisingly not a terrible figure at all. And before we look at the figure, let's look at his accessories, which he comes with a whole lot of them. And as you can see right now, he has his alternate Peter Parker head sculpt on, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I see why people have complaints about this head sculpt. It doesn't look right. But thankfully, if you had to renew your vows, Spidey, this one, which, yes, the skin color doesn't really match up, but, oh well. But you can pop this head onto the ball peg here. If I could, yeah, see? Again, look at another comparison. Yeah, despite the skin color and this guy being different, this just looks a whole lot better. In my opinion, this looks better than this. I don't know what Hasbro, I don't know why they did it like this, but this was a way better head sculpt. Or no, not was, is. It is a way better head sculpt than this one. But, and as you can see, he comes with two forearm pieces where he has his gloves off. This one, and you just pop off the forearm here and just pop these on. Now, all they can really do is swivel. They don't have a joint, unlike the other alternate hands this guy has. Which, speaking of which, he comes with two wall crawling hands, two web shooting hands, two closed fists. Okay, I'm setting this guy down. Two closed fists, two whipping hands, which, yeah, this whipping hands on the left forearm. Now, the whipping hands are, of course, different, but that's all right. I mean, this one's more straight fingers. This one has more bent fingers, which is, I actually don't mind. This kind of reminds me of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man when he shoots his webbing. But yeah, that's what he comes with. And he also comes with two gripping hands. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Two gripping hands. And I should have checked, but yeah. Two closed fists. He comes with a Spider Sense accessory, which I will admit these should have been yellow and not red, but oh well. And of course the Spider-Man heads. This one that comes with him, that comes on him in the package, and this alternate one where his right eye is kind of squinting, which I actually wish that both eyes were squinting. I wish both eyes were squinting because it actually looks way better. But yeah, that's what he comes with. And he comes with some other web accessories like these two here, and a little stand for them. But yeah, these two accessories with this looks more like a web impact type of attack, while this one looks more like he's capturing his enemies. And again, like I said, he comes with a stand, which you can plug this arm in, and it can rotate once it's plugged in. And of course, there's a joint here and a joint here, so it's cool that it's posable. And these have a little hole in them, which, if you already saw, these can plug into. They're kind of hard to find, but yeah, they plug in like so. He comes with the web shield, which is actually cool. It reminds me of when he uses it in the Marvel vs. Capcom games. And there's a clip here that you can fold away if you want. And it comes with two web swinging accessories. And yes, you can see here, I already wrapped bendy wire around the webbings. I didn't use any glue or anything, they're just wrapped around them. The bendy wires wrapped around the webbing, so now they're bendable, because originally they were not bendy at all. They were floppy and they were just lame. So yeah, which shout out to X Scorpio for this idea, wrapping bendy wire around these things. And yeah, they just improve these by a lot. But yeah, he has a lot of accessories, and you know what? I'm actually going to swap out his accessories to make him Spider-Man. You see the hand pops off. You can give him a fist if you want. And these pop off like so. Though I am concerned that constant swapping of the forearms will cause these to break, since they're not as they're not a hard plastic like the actual hands. But so yeah, I need to plug the forearm in and give him his closed fist. And then, like I said, this came with the Renew Val Spidey. Looks way better than, and I'm dropping stuff, damn. The Renew Val's head looks better than this one. But anyway, let's pop his head back on. Pop the Spidey head on. And move all this out of the way. And look at the main figure. And yeah, not a bad look at all. I mean, this is to look more like the McFarlane style Spider-Man, which is not a bad look. I mean, I will admit, while I liked his head, I wish the eyes were a bit closer together. That's just me. And you know what? Before I forget, how the Spider Sense accessory works is you kind of wrap it around like so. I will admit it's kind of a challenge to find the sweet spot so that the Spider Sense accessory can stay. But yeah, I have to agree. Like I said, these should have been yellow, but that's just me. But yeah, not bad at all. I'm very happy with this guy. Again, not perfect though. Like, some of the accessories could have been better. Like I already said, the head sculpt should have been better. These should have came with like a joint in the wrist. And the web swinging webs here should have been bendy. Like the fact I literally had to wrap the bendy wires around these is just But all in all, still not bad. Not bad at all. But anyway, enough rambling. For articulation, he has a ball peg at the neck, so you can rotate it all the way around. Has a bit of a head pivot, move up and down a bit. It's kind of hindered, but not bad. And the ball peg at the head allows him to fully rotate as well. And there's even a hinge that allows him to look up that far and look down that far. I mean, with both the neck hinge and the neck ball peg, you could get him to look up a bit more than that. But anyway, his arms can fully rotate. They can swing out to the side that far. He has actually a really good butterfly joint, which is great. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, He has a forearm swivel, but mostly due to the swappable forearm accessories. And all his hands can fully rotate. Okay, not all of his hands, but most of them can fully rotate and move back and forth. While the gripping hands, if I could find one. Here we go. The gripping hands have a vertical hinge to hold his web accessories. He has a diaphragm joint that can move all around, back and forth, side to side, and rotate, though it's ratcheted. But, oh well. A waist crunch that can bend backward about that far, and forward about that far, and combining that with the diaphragm. Yeah. Range is great. He has drop down hips, which this right one is like almost ratcheted, so it stays in place. But yeah, you can move the legs forward and back a little bit, not much due to his butt, but with the drop down hips, you could have him do crazy poses. Like, look at that range. That is awesome. They can swing out to the side that far, so not full on splits, but it's good enough. He has a thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees. You can't even see that. Double jointed knees. He has a calf swivel. His feet can move forward about that far, move back all the way. Ankle pivot, though it's ratcheted, I don't like that. And a toe joint. So yeah, the articulation on this guy is great. And again, while this figure isn't perfect, like, there are some things about it that could have been better. I mean, on some places it's 50 bucks, and well, it's not a bad figure, but it could have been better. Like, 50 bucks for this thing, for this figure, and well, some of the accessories aren't the best. You know, floppy web swinging accessories and whatnot. But all in all, it's not terrible. Again, like I said, it is not worth $50 at all. If I had to say, probably like maybe $35 or $40. Actually, no, I'll be what's the word? I'll be considerate. Like maybe $30 to $35. I'd say that's a better price than 50, but that's just me. But anyway, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.